game, but let's give Sam Leavitt his flowers right damn now, because Sam Leavitt played nearly a flawless game. And I say nearly a flawless game because we were talking about it in the car, a couple passes he would like to have back. The issue that we saw at times throughout camp was there's the occasional overthrow. We saw that on a couple passes tonight, specifically to a guy like Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
That'll come as chemistry starts to continue to build for those two guys. But overall, you look what Sam Leavitt did through the air, 14 to 22, 258, 2 touchdowns, no INTs, which is, again, huge for him and huge for Kenny Dillingham. It's something that they've been harping on all of camp since he got here. And then Sam Leavitt, 8 carries, 47 yards on the ground, and part of that gets taken away. He had more rushing yards than that, but because he got sacked, obviously that gets taken away. He proved to be a really, really talented and even better athletic quarterback than I think a lot of people initially thought.
I'm not uncomfortable saying that he's a dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
Not to the point where you're going to have so many designed plays for him, but every time he broke down the field, he made a play. He made somebody miss. He's fast. Mm-hmm. He's genuinely fast. And we talked about this, like, all of our keys going into this game was this defense is fantastic. You need to see the offensive line. And Sam Leavitt has every single tool in his toolbox to be a great quarterback.
Yeah.
But it's, does he put it together? And I have absolutely no problem with the fact that he made some mistakes and the fact that he has something to clean up. In fact, it gets me a little bit excited.
It should. It should get you a lot of bit excited.
Because when he cleans that up, that is not only a testament to him, but a testament to Kenny. And we will talk about this week, about what Kenny does with quarterbacks. We'll get deeper into it. But today, you saw somebody who was in control.
Yeah.
You saw somebody who was able to throw it downfield. Now, he had a few overthrows, but he had a lot of other passes on the move, across body, on the money. He was never out of control. He was never uncomfortable. He scrambled. He was able to pick up first downs. He used his body. Like, he was exactly what you want out of your redshirt freshman quarterback.
Yeah, redshirt freshman.
Again, you don't have an offense that's benefiting from continuity anywhere.
Yeah.
Your offensive line played great, but they don't have the continuity. Right? You have the wide receiver room. They played great. They don't have the continuity. Your running back room is the most with the continuity because of DeCarlos Brooks, who looked great. And of course, Cam Scatteraboo.
Yeah.
But then you also mix in, listen, what Sam Leavitt did is incredibly impressive given any circumstances. And it should absolutely get you excited for what he can do in weeks to come.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, you're 100% right. And look, there were people in the chat talking about Leavitt having as much rushing yards as Cam Scatteraboo. Again, I hate the way in college football that they take away rushing yards for a quarterback if they get sacked. If you do that, right, if you give his rushing yards back from the 2 times he got sacked, he actually was Arizona State's leading rusher tonight with 61 rushing yards on the ground, which would have been more than Scat, would have been more than DeCarlos Brooks, and really anybody else in the backfield. So again, there are people in the chat talking about they love his arm strength, they love his athleticism, and I think that's all great. And he's just getting started. You're just scratching the surface to see what he can be, because this is his first career start.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Now, the one thing, Sam, I'm talking to you now. Please learn to slide.
Yeah.
Please learn to slide, because the taking hits, and I get you're fighting for a yard, that's not going to slide against some of these Big 12 linebackers. It's just not. The Big 12 safeties, they're going to come downhill, and they're going to be a little bit bigger. They're going to be a little bit stronger. They're going to be a little bit faster than what you're seeing in your non-con against Wyoming and then eventually a Texas State. So I'll leave it at that. Overall, Sam Leavitt, an absolutely phenomenal performance to kick off this 2024 college football season.
Yeah, he's got to rein in his arm power. He's got to learn how to slide.
That's it. I'm good with that. I'm cool.
Short and medium passes, he was absolutely on the money.
Methodical.
He was good in reading the defense, handing the ball off. He was good moving on his own right, and he never looked uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Never.
I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it.
You genuinely, sure, if you wanted a perfect performance from your redshirt freshman quarterback in week 1, you could have asked for more. Other than that, there's nothing else you could have asked for out of this guy.
No.
Nothing.
No.
We all silly like the mayor.